If you've ever felt like you're constantly chasing time, like no matter how much you do, it's never enough, like life is moving too fast and you're always a few steps behind, know this: you are not failing, you are not broken, you are simply caught in a world that glorifies the grind and forgets the soul. A world that praises the busy, the fast, the loud, but forgets the quiet miracle of simply being. Understand, you cannot attract peace while worshipping urgency. You cannot open the door to calmness while clutching the myth that faster is always better. Peace is not found in the next task completed, the next box checked, the next mountain climbed. It is found in the space you are sprinting past, the space you're too hurried to notice. And until you slow down, until you choose stillness, peace will keep slipping through your fingers like water you're too busy to hold. There's a deep truth here, one we're rarely taught. Urgency is not a pathway to fulfillment. It is a thief. It steals your presence. It robs your joy. It convinces you that peace is something you earn after the work is done, after you're perfect, after you've proven yourself enough. But here's the truth. The work is never done. Perfection is a horizon you will never reach. And enough is a finish line that keeps moving farther away. You cannot run your way into peace. You cannot outrun the voice that tells you you're not there yet. Because the voice isn't outside you, it's inside. And until you quiet it, until you dare to say no more, you will always be running and never arriving. So many trapped in cycles of hurry, believing that if they just work a little harder, move a little faster, push a little more, then, maybe then, they'll finally deserve to rest. But peace is not a prize for the exhausted. It is a choice. It is a revolution. It is an act of rebellion against a culture that tells you your worth is measured in output, in speed, in hustle. Choosing peace means stepping out of the race entirely. It means daring to walk when the world demands you run. It means creating stillness inside you, even when chaos surrounds you. It means honoring your soul's pace, even when everyone else is rushing by. Peace is not passive. It is not weak. It is powerful. It is the power to say, I am enough here and now. It is the power to live slow, live deep, live true, even when the world calls you lazy for doing so. It is the courage to sit in your own presence, without needing to prove, perform, or produce. It is the wisdom to know that life is not a checklist to conquer, but a moment to be tasted, a breath to be felt, a mystery to be lived. So if you long for peace, if your heart aches for stillness, stop asking, what more can I do? And start asking, what can I release? Release the need to hurry. Release the need to catch up. Release the lie that you are only as good as how fast you move or how much you achieve. Peace will not meet you on the other side of more effort. It will meet you here, in this moment, if you are willing to slow down enough to receive it. It is not something you chase. It is something you allow. And when you finally stop running, when you finally lay down the heavy armor of urgency, you'll find that peace was never lost. It was only waiting for you to remember that you were never meant to live in a state of constant hurry. You were meant to live awake, alive, present, and free. Because peace is not a destination, it is your natural state. And all it asks of you is to come home. Home to yourself, home to your breath, home to the life you are living. Not someday, not later, but right now. Right here, in this still and sacred moment, where peace has been waiting for you all along. But understanding this is only the first step to truly free yourself from the endless hunger to be productive, to truly welcome peace into your life. You must root this awareness into your daily routine. You must build new rhythms that honor your soul, not just your schedule. You must practice the art of living on purpose, instead of living on autopilot, because the world will keep pushing, the demands will keep coming. And if you do not consciously choose a different way, you will be swept back into the current of hurry before you even realize it. Here's how you begin. First, create sacred pauses in your day. Small intentional breaks where you do nothing but breathe. No phone, no scrolling, no multitasking. Just a few minutes to reconnect with your body, your breath, your being. You are not a machine. You're not built for constant output, and every time you pause, you remind your nervous system that you are safe, even when you are not producing. Peace grows in these small radical acts of slowness. Second, set boundaries around your busyness. Start your day by listing just 3 essential priorities, not 30. And once those 3 are honoured, give yourself permission to be done. Not because everything is finished, but because you are finished. Because your worth is not measured by an empty inbox or a crossed out to-do list. You are not alive to impress a checklist. You are alive to experience life. Third, redefine success in your own terms. Instead of asking, was I productive today? Ask, was I present today? Instead of asking, did I finish everything? Ask, did I notice anything beautiful? A flower blooming, a moment of laughter, the quiet miracle of being alive. This is what makes a day meaningful. Not the speed you race through it, but the depth with which you lived it. Finally, practice radical self-compassion. When the urge to hurry rises, because it will, don't shame yourself, don't scold yourself, simply notice it. Smile at it like an old tired friend, and gently, lovingly guide yourself back to presence. Again and again and again, not because you're weak, but because you're learning a new way of being. One that honours your soul over your schedule, your presence over your productivity, your peace over your performance. This is not a one-time decision. It is a daily devotion, a daily remembering, a daily choosing to live free. And every time you choose peace over hurry, presence over hustle, you are not falling behind. You are finally stepping into the life you were always meant to live. A life that isn't measured by how fast you moved, but by how deeply you lived. And that is where true freedom begins.